Hey guys, what is up? I am back for episode 3, and this is what we have so far. If you guys left early last time, you guys don't know, but I put down the canned carpet on all the layers, so I'll just start to go down. See, you guys can see them on all the layers. What we are going to do now in this episode is I'm going to get snow blocks and just double layer this up, so like this. I'm going to go do this to the whole thing. So you guys can go ahead and do that right now if you guys would like to, or just skip pause it here and do it all, and then skip this part, and then, you know, let it go later. So I'm going to do this all right now. So I just got done with 1/4. So we're 25% of the way there, or at least I am. And now I'm going to start on the second one. There we go. I think that canned carpet, or whatever, you guys know what I'm trying to say, is so beautiful in this. I just, oh my god, I love this apartment complex already. It literally makes it for me of what that actually looks like. It's perfect, and I can never want anything else, or can never ask for anything else more perfect. But now I'm on the third one. That's the third story I'm on right now. This is the fourth story. And the fifth story. At least I think so. How many stories is this? This is supposed to be 6 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 6. I was like, wait a minute. For a minute there I was like, uh-oh. I need to add another one, but nah. Six stories is actually plenty for this. If you had 7 stories, it'd be okay, but 8 stories would be way too many. And basically, you guys can do 7 stories if you guys would like to. All you guys have to do is add another one, and it's not too late to, you know, just plop another one on. But if you guys are not, you know, done, what you guys are going to want to do right now is actually remove this here, because this isn't supposed to be the same height. You guys are going to want to take your clay, go across the ceiling exactly like this. So I'm making the little crosswalk basically that we had, except out of clay this time. And it's going to be too thick, like 2 layers thick, not like, you know, too thick, if you know what I'm trying to say. And we're going to go like this. Just keep weaving it until it's a cross pattern. So I just want to get the roof out of the way, and, you know, I'm basically building this how it was meant to be built, in pieces, and not 1 layer at a time. It's supposed to be completed, done, you know, like all at the same time, basically. That's how it was designed. So that's what I'm doing. So as soon as you guys get done, you know, it's the same thing, done. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So as you guys can tell, I'm putting another layer on. And then what we are going to do is, you might want to get a speed potion if you guys want to, because a little bit of this is going to be, well, actually a lot of this part is going to be filling in. There we go. And what you guys are going to want to do, like I said, just get a speed build potion or a swiftness potion, drink that really quickly, break out your snow blocks, and come in this corner over here. It doesn't really matter, because what we're going to do is we're just going to cap the whole piece. So you're just going to keep going back and forth until the whole ceiling is filled in with snow, because that is what the top of the building is actually is. It doesn't have a wood layer, I should say, like a wood roof. It's a snow roof, and it's not too bad looking, actually. I do say so myself. Oop. So I am halfway done right now with laying down the snow roof block piece. And then what we are going to do is decorate the roof, and that will be it, because there's really not a whole lot of decoration on top of the roof, for the main fact that you guys can't really see up there. It's just so if somebody flies around, it has some use, basically. It's there and it has a use, but at the same time, that's really the only people that will ever see it are people that are in creative all the time, so they can fly around and look at it. If somebody asks you who built this, please be honest and, give credit where credit is due. Say, Jaridgaming, he's a YouTuber, made this, because that's how I get my name out there. And, people really do know. Honestly, like, if this is I don't know if this series is going to be a big hit or, like, what, but if the very first episode has 100,000 views, most people are going to know who I am and what my build style is, so there's no point in really lying, because, a lot of people get caught when they go to apply for build teams and they use YouTubers' things. So we're going to start right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to make a square. Then we're going to delete these 4. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make a square, delete the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make a square, delete the 4. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Not the floor. We're gonna go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a square. Delete this here. You guys no longer need the stone or a swiftness potion, so you guys can go and get a sign and rails. What you guys are gonna do is place blank signs all the way around this stone. And if you guys are wondering what this is an AC unit that I just basic, very easy to make AC unit, little detail, and it looks pretty good, if I say myself. It's not fancy or anything, but it gets the job done, and people usually know what it is as soon as they see it. The reason why I put blank signs is because of color. It adds a little bit of color to the stone. That way it's not just plain. Here we go. Like this, all the way around. You guys can now ditch the sign and the rail because you no longer need them, but you guys are going to need spruce wood slabs, and you guys are going to need a can wool block. And I'll show you guys why. So on the second story, it doesn't really matter. You guys have an option. What you guys could do is place this here like that, and what you guys will have underneath is a break in the roof, and it'll look a little bit weird. Or you guys can just have underneath of that where we placed it would be normally just wood. So right here, it's like I said, in the same spot on all the floors. So you count from the clay, you go 1, 2, 3 on the 4th block. It's always in the same spot. On these though, there will be something underneath, so that way you won't get that break. You won't be able to see the clay. I meant the can wool on the 3rd story, 4th story, 5th story, and 6th story. So again, we're just going 3 over, breaking that, 3 over, breaking that, coming over here, there we go, there we go, going up the stair again to the 5th story, coming over to the corner over here, 1, 2, 3, that's 3, I'm breaking the 4th block, by the way, I'm counting 3, so that's 3, that's 3, and then now we are going to the final ceiling right now. So right here would be the 4th block. That's the 4th block, and then I'm going to walk over to this side here, right here, and right here. Then I could just fly out because I, no longer need to be up there. So I can get rid of the can block, and I can just get a wooden door because that's what I'm going to be using. You guys can use metal if you guys would prefer, but wood is fine for me since nobody plays on here. So I'm going to place a frontward door just like this, and a frontward door right there, 1 block indented like so. What I'm going to do is get snow, and on the 2nd story, I'm going to fill it in solid with snow right now. I'm going to do that all the way around the whole building, and what you're going to be left with is a very ugly, plain, dull build, basically, on the first and second floor, and then we are going to add detail to it, and then it will be a lot better looking, and then it will be a repeat pattern, and basically it will be, if you guys could understand what a repeat pattern is, then you guys can actually end the series pretty soon and just keep doing it over and over and over again, and it will be done. You guys don't have to watch the rest of it, but that also depends on how much we get done in this episode to actually say that you guys know enough. But again, if you guys don't feel comfortable, you guys can continue to watch the series and, you know, have it actually correct, and I will show you guys checkpoints, pause points, and the rest of it for you guys. So you guys don't have to worry. There we go, filled that in, and I'm just gonna go get in the bed. I need to drink water. Okay. So right here on this side, so this is the front of the build right here. I'm gonna go on the side right here, and I'm going to start to work on this side. So I need to find the second floor, which is right here. I'm going to delete all this. I'm going to go leave 3 blocks here on the end. I'm going to go 1 out like this. I'm going to get some, I need to just do that. That's going to be my door, by the way. So I'm going to get snow and go like that, leave a 2-block door. I'm going to go back to my wood, spruce wood slabs, I meant planks, and I'm going to go 1, 2, out. Then I'm going to overlap this with snow like this. I'm going to come on the under part with clay, so I'm going to go 1, bring it all the way over like this, down. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this should look like this. I'm going to delete all that, replace that. Underneath I'm going to place jungle leaves. Now, I do not have glass, stained glass. So if you guys do, I would totally recommend using stained glass. Now use can stained glass, and I don't mean glass panes, I mean glass. It looks a lot better in my eyes. So I'm gonna get gray wool, plain gray wool. I'm gonna go around this build exactly like this. I'm gonna come down right here so it has like a little H look to it. I'm going to then delete these 3 right here, replace it with my window block, which is in my case ice, place jungle leaves, place glass panes all right here. I'm going to place jungle leaves exactly like this. So that's what it should look like identically. I am going to then get can, and I'm going to get wood slabs, and I'm going to replace my wood slabs right now, and I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to come on the inside of the build like that. So I just want to do that really quickly. I don't need that can carpet anymore for right now, but I do need my slabs back, because what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go like that on the bottom, if I can do this, on the bottom, overlap that like this, oop, and there we go. What you guys are going to want to do is get clay and run this right in that crack right there and leave it exactly like that. So if you guys do not have this look right here, please pause the video and resume when you guys are ready. And if you guys do, then I am going to resume right now by going over here on this side. I think that this is the carpet line. No, it is not. So what I'm going to do right here is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go cap it by 3 on the edge like this. I'm then going to go over with the wool like that. And I'm going to fill this in with ice all the way down like that. I am then going to get my wooden planks, or my slabs I should say, I'm sorry, and go exactly like this and cap it. I am then going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, drop down like this, break this here, place in my ice, and place in my jungle leaves. Now, if you guys are using glass instead of ice on the bottom, you guys can actually, underneath this jungle leaves, you guys can actually use glowstone underneath the jungle leaves, and it'll light it up during the night, and it looks very nice. But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put wooden slabs exactly like this all the way around, and I'm going to go right here. And instead of putting clay in there, since we already have clay, I'm going to put snow as a barrier break. And what that does is it doesn't make too much clay, and it doesn't make too much ice or anything else. So that's a barrier break right there. So now that you guys have that done on this side of the build, if you guys do not have this, rewind the video and resume when you guys are ready. Or what you guys can do is just wait, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, go to, and just start to copy it. So again, you guys want to keep 2 edges off that side right there, as you guys did over here. I'm going to break this right here, replace this with ice, go right here, overlap this with wooden slabs, bring that up like this. You guys are then going to want to get your clay, go like this, down, right here. So 4 break window, right here, ice, jungle leaves, spruce wood slabs, go all the way around. And then you guys are going to fill it in with snow. So that gets rid of the shadow. And that's the same reason that we put the clay here, is it's going to get rid of the shadow later on when we start to build the 3rd story. So if you guys do not have this that looks exactly like this, you guys are going to want to do that right now. And basically what is on this side is going to go on this side, and it's a mirrored image. Now if you guys don't have that, what you guys are going to want to do now is come over here on this side if you already done, and I need to find the floor. So right here I already have my floor, and I can come over like this, 3, that's going to be my door. Go 2 blocks out, go with my snow all the way over, overlap my gray wool over my door. I can put in my jungle leaves right now like this, go over, because I already know what I'm doing. So if you guys don't worry, it's the same thing as before. Leaving a 2 block edge, I'm pretty sure. I just want to double check. Yes, it is 2 block edge. You guys are going to want to do this right here on the bottom, and then on the top, and then on top of that gray wool we are going to place clay like that. Underneath here you guys are going to want to place clay to the same size as that. Go over like this, fill in ice, and place jungle leaves. Now we're going to do another check just to make sure that I have that properly correct, and I do. See, it comes right up to that edge exactly. So as you guys can tell, it's a mirrored image, like I said. So what's on the other opposite side is on this side. So again, if you guys know that right there, what you guys can actually do is get your can, and I'm going to only do this for this level, and then the rest of it is up to you guys to continue to do this. So I'm only going to teach you guys up until a certain point of putting in that door. Other than that, I'm just going to slap the door in there and say it's done. You know what I mean? And that will be it for me. So I'm only going to put the doors in for so long for you guys, and then by then you guys should know that you guys have to put in a door right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this side over here. And what I'm going to do is I need to find the level of where it's at. Actually, I could just do this. So I'm just going to go like that, over 2 gap, like this. I'm going to break this here because that's where the door's at. I'm just going to place in my spruce planks. I'm then going to go gray wool right here, and all the way over and bring it down. Get my glass panes, go all the way around the edge. Get my jungle leaves like this, break this here, put it in my window block, and there we go. Do my spruce right here, and right here. Now, I'm not going to do that, but make sure you guys put in your guys' can, or if you guys don't, then you guys don't have to. So that's what it should look like right there. I'm going to stop putting in the carpet. I'm just going to put the door in, and that's it. Make sure you guys put in your carpet, though, just so it looks better. But again, after I do this build, I'm just leaving it here, and nobody really plays on this world. This is just my recording world, so it doesn't really bother me. I'm going to install that window right there like that. The next thing that I am going to have to do is find where this is at, and it's actually right here. So I just broke it all the way over. I'm installing the window right now. Now I'm putting on the slabs, as you guys can tell. Oh, like this. Now here comes where the confusing part is. So basically there was a door right here, so I'm going to put it right there with clay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in clay for right now, and then I'm going to have to go back and put it in manually in a minute. And I'll show you guys me doing that, show myself doing that in a second. I just want to get this clay on right now, and then I'll worry about doing that later. There we go. Then I'm going to put in my snow gap. And now what I can do is get my orange wool and put that in right there. Now there's no door on this side because that is where the staircase is. So this is basically just an indent in the wall. And what I'm going to do to get rid of it is I'm going to put glass or ice for color. And I'm just going to leave it like that, instead of having a door there. And it won't even be a window, it's just basically for color. I'm going to do the same thing here, and I'm going to fill that in like that. Now I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll be right back. So there we go on that part. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like leave a 4-block gap, and then I'm going to put in my jungle leaves. And if you guys are wondering why I use jungle leaves, I really like the color to it personally. I think it brings a very nice color to the build. I'm going to put in my little cap before I ever even put on the one piece. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go underneath like this, go over to here. Make sure you guys leave a 2-block gap like this, you know, 2 blocks at all times. Put in the window, so I'm going to break all this here. Put in my window piece. Get my slabs. Like that. And there we go. Okay guys, and what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to connect it like I did last time. Go all the way over to here to a 2-block gap. Right here I'm going to start to put in the clay, and after a while you guys will understand how to do this, and you guys can really do this in any order. It does not matter. It does not affect the I did not mean to do that. It does not affect how this is built or turns out. It's all the same. It's the same thing over and over and over again basically. So right here, place that there. Again, I'm going to stop putting in doors, so that's just going to be blank for me, but make sure you guys put in your door, just because I don't want to have to keep switching between orange and a door. Actually, I don't have to anymore, because I don't think I'm going to need that orange. So, like this, and then that there. And I can actually put in the door now. But you actually have to go on the inside and do it because you guys cannot place carpet. So like I showed you guys the first time, it has to be done like that every single time. So then I'm going to put a cap like this on. And then I'm going to place my clay blocks on top. Okay guys, this is going to be the end of this episode here. If you guys are done with this, then you know, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are not done, I'll see you back to either finish the hotel, or I'm at the apartment complex, or not. It's up to you guys. Let's see how much we got done. I think it'll take 5 episodes, because I think it'll take 1 episode to do 2 more, and another episode to do 2 more, and then we'll be done. And I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, because I am enjoying building this, and I will be back later, and I'll see you guys later.